As an animal scientist who has spent years studying hundreds of chicken parasites, both internal and external, in a field we call avian helminthology, I can tell you this with full confidence. These tiny troublemakers are not what they used to be. They've become smarter, stronger, and frighteningly resistant to most of the chemical dewormers and acaricides you find in shops today. I've seen farmers pour money into bottles and powders that used to work 5 years ago, but now all they do is give a temporary illusion of relief. The worms come back stronger, the mites seem to laugh at the sprays, and the chickens end up more stressed than before. What I have for you today is something different. Something that nature itself designed long before these parasites even existed. A natural dual-action remedy that not only clears internal and external parasites, but also boosts your flock's immune strength from within. And the reason this simple, organic formula works so effectively, I'll reveal that later in this video. Before we get started, make sure you like this video, subscribe if you haven't yet, and drop a comment below telling me where you are watching from. Now, the natural dewormer and parasite eliminator I'm talking about is Diatomaceous Earth. I often call it DE, a term I encountered as I was doing my research for this video. It's a fine, natural powder made from fossilized remains of microscopic sea organisms known as diatoms. When you first see it, it looks like simple dust, but don't let its appearance fool you. Inside that powder lies a microscopic razor-sharp structure that acts like nature's finest weapon against parasites. When worms or mites come into contact with it, it physically damages their outer covering, absorbs their body moisture, and causes them to dehydrate and die. Unlike synthetic dewormers that rely on harsh chemicals, DE works mechanically, meaning parasites cannot develop resistance to it. This is why once you start using food-grade Diatomaceous Earth in your poultry system, you'll notice a consistent drop in worm infestation and external parasite infestations without any side effects on your birds. One of the biggest reasons DE has become a trusted tool among organic farmers is its dual action power. It doesn't just deworm, it also cleanses. When added to feed, it travels through the chicken's digestive tract, scraping out worms, worm eggs, and even harmful bacteria that may be lodged in the intestines. This leaves your chicken's gut cleaner and more efficient at nutrient absorption. Think of it like giving your birds an internal detox, a deep cleanse that allows them to make full use of every grain of feed you give them. In fact, a scientific trial showed that chickens infected with internal worms but fed DE gained more weight and recovered faster compared to those that were treated with feed that had no DE. This is because when the intestinal lining is free from worm damage, nutrient absorption improves drastically. Better nutrient uptake means faster muscle growth, more energy, and a stronger immune system, all translating into better productivity. But the power of Diatomaceous Earth doesn't stop inside the gut.
What sets apart millionaire poultry farmers from normal farmers? One thing: feed formulation. You've probably heard that making your own poultry feeds is cheaper and more profitable, but when you go online, all you find is scattered information, complicated software, and people talking theory instead of showing you how it's actually done. That's exactly why we at Agribusiness Insider spent the last 8 months creating something no one else has, a complete poultry feed formulation course designed to take you from zero knowledge to formulating professional broiler and layer feeds in just 1 weekend. You'll get 5 easy-to-understand modules that explain everything from ingredient selection and nutrient balancing to actual feed mixing. You'll also receive our powerful Excel-based feed formulation software with over 80 preloaded ingredients. Just key in your data and get instant feed formulas customized for your chickens. And because we believe in hands-on practical learning, we've added 8+ step-by-step video tutorials and a software operation guide, so you'll never get stuck at any point. Believe me, we have checked, and there is nothing like this that exists anywhere on the internet. Now, for a limited time, you can get 15% off the full package and gain free access to our future live feed formulation webinars, where we answer all your feed formulation and poultry questions one-on-one. Remember, our organic poultry farming ebook is still yours to grab. To get a lifetime access to the course and the ebook, click the first link in the description of this video or scan this QR code, or contact me directly on WhatsApp at +254 726 717 251 for any assistance. This special offer will not be on for long, so click the first link in the description now and unlock lifetime access before it's closed.
When applied externally, it acts as one of the most effective organic pesticides you can ever use in your poultry house. If you dust it on your chickens' feathers, sprinkle it in their dust bathing areas, or spread it around the coop and nest boxes, it begins to suffocate and dehydrate external parasites on contact. Studies have shown that DE can kill 90% of fleas within 7 days, 99% of mites within 10 days, and completely eliminate lice in just 5 days. These parasites are notorious for sucking blood and causing severe irritation, which stresses your chickens and reduces feed intake and egg production. Once DE wipes them out, your birds become calmer, their combs turn red again, and their feed conversion efficiency improves almost overnight. A stress-free chicken is a productive chicken, and nothing restores peace and comfort in your coop like the gentle touch of this natural powder. Another impressive benefit of supplementing Diatomaceous Earth in your feed is its ability to protect your chickens against aflatoxin poisoning. Many farmers unknowingly feed their birds moldy or poorly stored feed, which exposes them to aflatoxins, dangerous toxins produced by fungi that thrive in damp feed. These toxins silently damage the liver, weaken immunity, reduce feed intake, and drastically lower egg production or growth rate. The problem is that aflatoxins are almost impossible to eliminate once they get into the feed, and most farmers don't even realize their chickens are being poisoned slowly. However, DE comes to the rescue again. Its porous structure binds these toxins within the digestive tract, preventing them from being absorbed into the bloodstream. In simple terms, it detoxifies your chickens from the inside out, neutralizing the harmful effects of bad feed and allowing their organs to function at full capacity again. The result? Healthier, more vibrant chickens that eat well, grow well, and lay stronger, richer eggs. For layer farmers, DE is not just about parasite control, it's also about egg improvement. Once the digestive system becomes clean and efficient, nutrient absorption increases. That means more calcium, phosphorus, and protein are absorbed and directed toward egg formation. This leads to stronger eggshells that resist cracking and deeper, more vibrant yolk color that catches every buyer's attention at the market. Farmers who've used DE consistently report noticeable improvements in shell hardness, yolk richness, and overall egg count within a few weeks. This happens because DE not only clears parasites that compete for nutrients, but also slows down the feed passage rate in the gut. That gives the intestinal walls enough time to absorb essential minerals and vitamins fully, ensuring every nutrient contributes to egg production rather than being wasted. What makes DE truly special is that it achieves all this naturally. There are no chemicals, no residues, and no withdrawal periods. It's completely safe for chickens of all ages and can even be used in combination with other organic supplements. But here's one thing you must always remember. Not all Diatomaceous Earth is safe for animals. You must only use food-grade DE, never the type used for swimming pools or industrial purposes. Food-grade DE is finely ground, non-toxic, and perfectly suited for poultry use. You can find it in animal feed stores or reputable online marketplaces. When it comes to dosage, mix about 20 grams of food-grade Diatomaceous Earth per kilogram of chicken feed. Make sure to mix thoroughly so that every portion of feed contains an even amount of DE. For external parasite control, sprinkle the powder in the areas where your chickens usually dust bathe. That's where lice, mites, and fleas often hide. You can also lightly dust your chicken's feathers, making sure it reaches the skin where the parasites cling. For maximum effectiveness, apply this treatment for about 10 to 14 days. Within 2 weeks, you'll notice a drastic reduction in itching, feather loss, and overall discomfort among your flock. And as your birds become parasite-free, you'll see a clear difference in their appetite, weight gain, and egg output. If you learnt from this video,
remember to get your organic poultry ebook in the first link in the description of this video, or reach out to me on WhatsApp via the link also in the description.
I recommend you check out the next video on your screen right now. This secret code to chicken poop colors saved my entire flock from sudden death. It will help you interpret what your chicken's droppings are telling you about their health. Click it, and I will see you there.